Meg the Stallion, listen, I appreciate you reaching out to me. When I checked my voicemail, first of all, I was a little shocked at first. You know what I mean? I was a little shocked, but I appreciate it. I played the voicemail, and I was just like, man, I gotta share this with my people. I gotta come to y'all and share this with my people. So I really appreciate you sending it to me. I'm gonna play it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play it for y'all so that way y'all can hear what she sent me. Cause I appreciate the shit for real. I appreciate it. Uh huh. Okay. What you saying? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I throw parties. I'm inviting y'all. I try to do what I can do. Okay, I try to do what I can do. First of all, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tough Love, and I am Mario J. So we got some things we gotta talk about real quick. I'm hoping that your day is going well. I'm hoping that your day is going well, that you guys are out and about, you're enjoying your life, you're enjoying your family, your friends, and you're having a good time. Let's just have a short conversation. Let's have a short conversation. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. So Meg The Stallion, Tory Lanez, there was some things that was going down where Meg The Stallion got shot in the foot, and it was a lot of people who ran to Meg The Stallion's aid. It was a lot of guys talking cash shit, and they didn't get the whole story. He's now come out and said, hey, there's some things that y'all don't know, so I had to break the silence. So I had to come out and give my part real quick. And I don't want to get too far into celebrity things or whatever. I really want to talk about another celebrity, a local YouTube celebrity. And shout out to Delicate Jewel. Delicate Jewel did a video and she asked a very specific question. And I wanted to propose that to you guys and see what you would do. She asked me for my feedback period. I was in the comments and I was like, I'm gonna show her. Hell no, But I figured I'd go live and I actually respond to her appropriately. So shout out to Delicate Jewel. I'm gonna make sure I leave the link to her page inside the description box. So make sure that you subscribe. I'm gonna get right to it and I'm gonna let y'all hear what she had to say, and we gonna answer this question for her. Okay?
So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So just like there's a woman that you're interested in, right? And you really interested in her for real, like you're not trying to hit it and quit it. Like you really want to see what she's talking about, and you might want to make this legit for real, like make her a lifelong partner. Like she got qualities in her that you just really really love. You want to see what's up. And there's another guy that's interested in her too, right? But the difference between y'all two is you're a good guy. And what I mean by good guy is you're going to treat her right, for real. You're going to treat her right. You're going to uplift her. You're going to encourage her. You're going to make sure she feels protected. You're going to provide. You're going to encourage her dreams. You're going to speak life into her. The chemistry going to be there. Y'all going to be so compatible. The sex going to be great. The head going to be great. Just when she's with you, she's going to feel like, I have never felt this.
Never ever.
Ever in my life. But I like it. Like, your energy is going to be something that she experiences, and it's like she's going to be addicted to it. Not obsessed, but it's going to work.
Obsessed. I heard of obsessed.
And she's going to, in return, she's going to do the same for you. She's going to respect you. She's going to not nag you. She's going to encourage you, support you. Sex going to be good. Head going to be good.
Woo.
Sexual tension, sexual chemistry, everything is just going to be right. The communication is going to be right. She's going to be loyal. She's going to listen to you. Like, when you talk, she's really going to listen. Like, she's not going to be like, hurry up and get it over with. Like, she's
off
interested
me
in you. For real. Like, y'all really vibe and connect on that level. So that's you, right? Now, the other guy, he's not a good guy. He's verbally abusive, physically abusive. He's a cheater, a liar, anything bad you can think of, that's him. So both of y'all interested in her, right? But
Delicate
she
jewel.
chooses the other guy. And so you like, okay, I wish you guys the best. I respect your judgment or whatever. And then you go on about your business, continue to live your life. So her and the guy eventually get into a relationship or whatever, and his true colors comes out, and he beats her up really, really bad one day. And so she comes running to you, and she lets you know what happened. My question is this: is it your responsibility, as the man whom she did not choose, is it your responsibility to go over there and defend her honor? Or are you going to hit her with the, sweetheart, I empathize with you, I do. It's unfortunate what happened to you. Do you have a dad or brother or a cousin or somebody that can maybe go over and handle that for you? You don't? Okay,
What Meg Thee Stallion at?
And you might want to consider ending that relationship, because obviously it's not a good one. Nobody should be putting their hands on you. You gonna hit her with that number? Or you gonna hit her with this? What? Somebody put their hands on you? Get in the car. Put the seatbelt on. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Put the seatbelt on. Vroom, 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 vroom. You driving. Boom, 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 boom. You put your hands on a female?
Damn, sound effect.
And then you beat them up. Boom, 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 boom. Beat them up. And you defend her honor. Is it your responsibility to do that? Are you just gonna maybe encourage her to end the relationship and maybe go get an uncle, brother, cousin, or somebody to help her out with that? And if she doesn't have that, to call the cops. Let me know. What would you do?
Listen, first of all, if y'all just tuning in, this is Tough Love. I'm Mario J. If y'all missed what Meg Thee Stallion sent me, I just want to make sure we recap so you know. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it. I appreciate what you sent me. Thank you. Meg Stein, I appreciate you hitting me up. I appreciate you finally letting people know that I am a good friend. Thank you for reaching out. I appreciate it. Let me get back into this. Delicate Jewel, I appreciate you dropping this vlog, because I think that this ties into Meg Thee Stallion's situation with Tory Lanez very well. Meg Thee Stallion came out and said, you know what, this man has shot me. And it was a lot of people going in an uproar. It was a lot of people calling this man names. It was a lot of people saying, I'm coming to your defense. So let's get into what you were talking about in your vlog. Now, first of all, let me break this thing down for you guys. You have two men that are going after the same woman. Okay, I call this the bad guy syndrome, right? And you have one guy who's considered to be a good guy. Considered to be a person where, you know what, they're not as flashy, they're not as loud, they're not as outgoing in the club, they're not like big, they're not popular, you know, but they do everything that they need to do as a grown man. Hey, they may be they may work for the trash company. You know what I'm saying? They paying their bills, they got decent credit, they got a place to stay. So they doing everything that they ain't supposed to do as a grown man. Let me adjust this damn mic. They doing everything that they're supposed to do as grown men. And rightfully so, but it's something about this bad boy syndrome. Society got us hyped up in reference to saying, wait a minute, hold on. If you want some good penis, you got to get you a bad boy. If you want to have an exciting life, if you want to be spontaneous, if you want to live in the fast lane and you want all that materialistic shit, you got to get you a bad boy. You can't just be with every average dude. You gotta go get you somebody that's exciting, that when you walk in a room, it look like, you know what I'm saying, y'all walking down a runway. You gotta go get you a bad boy. No one says go find you a good guy, a good man. They say, oh girl, you need to get somebody who dress like they a model. You need to get somebody who talk that shit. You need to get you a bad boy. So what happens is over time, things happen. You know what I'm saying? Women, you go through life, you mature, your goals change, maybe you have children, but you start the process of growth and maturity, and you start saying, you know what, I don't want to be with a man that, first of all, is not ready to settle down, that wants to run to the club all the time, that wants to be throwing money at strippers, that wants to be like the Joneses. I want to be with someone that's consistent. I want to be with somebody that's loyal. I want to be with someone that's a provider, that's a protector, that's a role model, that's a father figure, that's a husband. I want a better life. So now then the bad boy syndrome, it's whereas it was a big thing to you when you was young, now it's kind of like a phase and you faded out of it. You know what I'm saying? You still want that excitement, but you don't have to have that excitement every weekend. That means you yourself are not in the club every weekend. You yourself, know the difference between being, you know what I'm saying, you and someone loving you for you versus, just your assets. So I think that, this question hits home because you have to look at certain things. This woman decided that she wanted to be with the bad boy. Hey, I ain't looking for no good dude right now. I'm looking for somebody I think that's going to be exciting. You know what I'm saying? So if you're exciting, then the sex is going to be exciting. If you're exciting, then guess what? We're going to drive exciting cars. We're going to take exciting trips. We're going to ordain all that shit that I think is wonderful and amazing to the bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not even going to mention if this guy's into, if he's a drug dealer, you know what I'm saying? If he's an abuser. We're not even going to mention those things, but we're going to put all of the bad stuff on the bad side since she said that's a part of the story in reference to this guy. So I want y'all to look at this real quick. So she then starts to date the bad boy. The bad boy acts a fool. The bad boy is everything bad boys are supposed to do. Inconsistent, untrustworthy, disloyal. He is everything a bad boy is supposed to do. And I believe that you traded your peace and your sanity and your common sense for a thrill. For that 1 second or 1 moment of thrill, you got a whole bunch of bullshit because you didn't pick the good guy. You went with the bad boy. But this is the thing that I want to tell fellas or whatever the case to be. So we're going to have an intervention. I want y'all to hit like real quick, goddammit. Don't play with me, all right? We're going to have an intervention because I think that this is very important, especially if you have men in your life. Especially if you have men in your life. Okay, let's have this intervention real quick. And I want you to share this with them because this is going to save a lot of people a lot of time. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, if you're the guy that don't get picked, you're the good guy that don't get picked, and you have a woman who's saying, you know what, I'm really ready to go with the other guy for whatever reason, right? They go with the other guy and that shit don't work out. He does some effed up stuff, and then she comes back to you. Let me tell you something real quick. I appreciate that like. Thank you. Let me tell you guys something. Sit your ass down. Let's make it real simple. Sit your ass down. Before you try to play hero, before you jump into some type of emotional triangle with this woman, sit your ass down and make sure you get all sides of the story. Because I'm telling you right now, you can find yourself in a crazy predicament. Huh? You could find yourself in a crazy predicament. We're not saying that we agree to what happened to Meg. I'm just saying it's more to the story. So when you take Delicate Jewel's story and you implement the two, right? You implement the two. Before I say as the good guy, let me go defend your honor. Boy, if you don't sit your punk ass down somewhere, be the good guy. Be the guy with the common sense. Be the guy that don't rush into a burning building because guess what? I ain't see no signs of life in there. Let me examine and see which direction. Instead of me going over here on the right side, let me look. Oh, there's actually somebody here on the left side. So let me not run into this building blindly. Let me have an actual target and a direction that I need to head in this burning building. That's the problem with men. That's the problem with men. We want to be providers and protectors and role models or whatever case be, but we also want to do this thing called putting up this bravado, right? We want to act like, hey, yeah, we in charge. We gonna protect something or whatever. First of all, let me make this real clear. She didn't pick you. You wasn't it. You was on second string. You was riding the bench. You're a rebound. So here's the thing that you need to understand before you gallop into the burning building. What you need to understand is this. First of all, if this woman is in a dangerous situation, you can help her out that situation. But you confronting this man will do what? You confronting this man. Now, here's the thing. He's already considered to be a bad boy. So he's probably going to be into gunplay, knife play, jumping, whatever it is. And then my thing about it is, do you really want to take it there? Or is it all about actually giving that woman the benefit of the doubt and saying, you know what, let's get you some help. You know, do you have a place to stay? Hey, you know, do you have any family members? And she hit the nail on the head. Hey, do you have any other, and I don't think it's about any other men to handle the situation. The situation is already handled. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about abuse. Let's talk about abuse, not revenge. Abuse. If you are in a situation, ladies and gentlemen, and this goes for ladies and gentlemen, and you escape the situation, and you're now somewhere else, another organization, another home, etc., etc., etc. You are not in immediate danger. You have escaped. So now the thought process is, okay, how do we keep you safe? It is not to send anybody else into the danger. It is not to send anybody else into the fire, the burning building. Think about this. And a lot of times what we do is, we're so emotional and we go tell someone else what's going on. And before we can say, let me continue to safeguard myself or safeguard myself and my children, we send other people in that direction. So now I have 5 men coming at you. Now I have 20 men coming at you. And then at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, well, if they go kill somebody on your behalf, they go beat somebody up on your behalf, not knowing the full story, not really knowing what's going on, or whatever case it be. Let's say somebody dies. Defending your honor. Defending your honor. Meg Thee Stallion, somebody gets shot defending your honor. They go shoot Tory Lanez up. They go shoot his family house up. They go do all of these things. And then come to find out that, you know what, there's more to the story. There's more to the story. It's a possibility Meg Thee Stallion could have been hitting him. A possibility that she was actually jealous of Kylie Jenner. It's a possibility. And things got out of control. Now, we're not ordaining that she should have got shot. But I'm just saying, when you talk about this situation and you compare it to what Delicate Jewel says, first of all, you have to be one of those men that say, you know what? How can I help you? Be a man. How can I help you? But don't put yourself as a man in harm's way. She didn't choose you. She didn't choose you. So why do you feel you need to be this confidant? Why you feel like you need to have her, welcome her with open arms or whatever? That's on a case-by-case basis. Every man is different. I'm saying before you run into the burning building, have a direction. Have a direction. If it's about getting her help, getting her support, then that's what you do. But going to confront someone, you're putting yourself in a dangerous situation. So let me just calm you down, have this intervention real quick, and talk to you. Give you a little tough love. Because a lot of times you find yourself in situations where you don't know the full story and you're acting out of someone else's emotions. You know what I'm saying? He put his hands on me. Well, then you find out, well, damn, you punched him in the face 3 times and he mushed you to get off him. But the only part you got is he put his hands on me. So now you go run over here to your cousin's house or to your brother's house or to the dude that you should have chose the first time. And now you're telling them this story and you're leaving out details. The issue is that men do not worry about the details. It's all about action. It's all about action. And you put yourself in harm's way. Why you think all this gang violence? Why you think all of the things that happen especially in urban communities, they're able to last and keep going because nobody's worried about the damn details. Everybody's just running off out of reaction and nobody's sitting down, because a lot of times when you have issues with someone and you're able to sit down at a table and actually have some dialogue, you'll find out very quickly that your issue was not as big as you thought it was. That the other person across from you wanted to get the situation over with, but it was people in the middle that kept on instigating the situation. So they kept up the hardship. Do y'all not believe that there are always people in the middle of a situation that's the antagonist in regards to a situation? How many people believe that? My direct answer to her question, Delicate Jewel, is I believe that men should be men. Men should be providers and protectors and role models. I also believe that just because a woman didn't choose to be with you because she was not ready, understandable, or whatever case to be, I don't think you should turn your back on her. What I think is you should provide a moment of clarity. Provide a moment of clarity. That clarity is, hey, if you need to stay the night, there's a spare room, there's the couch. If you need money for a hotel room, here you go. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to approach this man on your behalf and I don't have the whole story. That's one. Two, I'm not going to put myself in a dangerous situation because you're emotional. Because with that emotion, you may not say all sides of the story. Now, if it's to a point where she fears for her life, then that's when you go and get the police involved. But if it's just that, hey, I just need to go back to the house and grab my stuff. And even then, you need to decide how much you want to be involved. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with nobody being scared. They ain't got nothing to do with nobody being, a punk. This has everything to do with you're the good guy. You're the guy that promotes common sense. You're the guy that says, you know what? I do believe in having a decent credit score. I do believe in, going home at a decent hour. I do believe in being consistent and loyal and trustworthy in a relationship. I do believe in communication. You're the good guy. So if you're the good guy, then you need to make good decisions. And one of those good decisions is making sure that you don't put yourself in a bad situation. Remain the good guy. Remain the guy that, just in case there's another bad situation that she finds herself in, you're still in a good position. I encourage you to listen to this podcast. I encourage you to listen to this podcast, and I also encourage you to start talking to your young man that's around you and let them know, don't just fly off the handle. You got an opportunity to be a good guy. And I'm going to tell you right now, with the bad boy syndrome is so funny because society today has merged a lot of shit. That means you can find you a good man with bad boy, with bad boy emphasis. You know what I'm saying? A good guy that has bad boy tendencies. That means that amazing sex that you were thinking about or wanting, or the traveling and the going out and all that great stuff or whatever, and all those other materialistic things. Now you have good guys that they've merged into this ultimate person. They've merged into this ultimate companion. So a lot of people are lucking up and they're getting a dose of both guys in one guy. So if you're one of those ladies that have found a man like that you guys have not only intelligent conversation, but you have an amazing sex, you're building not only a business, but your family, you're dating, you're traveling, you're enjoying life. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? But before I leave, I said, I just want to just give y'all something to go and have a great day with. And I like to thank you for being a friend. I like to thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for listening to my shit and this tough love. I am Mario J, and I'm hoping that until next time, y'all are dolled up.